Greetings, humanity. I'm Jim. I use he, him pronouns, and I am playing Frostpunk once again. It's as a storm sweeps through my area. So we'll see how well this goes. We don't have particularly high winds today, so it's going to be mostly just snow weighing down the various power lines and such that might cause us issues. We'll see what happens. But I figured, yeah, why not? As I've got a little time at this point in the day today. I figured I'd play for a little while. We have a scenario that I've been wanting to finish up. I don't know if we're going to finish the scenario today or not. We'll see. But here we are. Just thought I would leap in and do that. I hope everyone is well today. I've been doing okay. But you know, just a lot of stuff, trying to organize things, and one never knows if organization will take hold as one is riddled with ADHD. So we'll see. One hopes. One needs to, because, you know, one's going to run into a brick wall eventually. But let us resume our story and see if we can remember what we were doing. Have I looked at the end of the last episode? No! The generators were located away from the rest of civilization to ensure the project could be completed in the face of growing unrest and chaos. At the onset of the Great Winter, many scientists and explorers traveled north to study the causes of the calamity and survey for places to build the generators. Aha! Got it all in. Here we are once again. So we have some objectives we're trying to achieve in a little less than 5 days. We're trying to gather enough food for New Manchester, another city that's out here. Oh, storm's coming in. See that wall of horror that's up ahead of us? Yeah, that's approaching closer and closer every day. I am trying to help them out while also helping ourselves. I need 1,000 more rations. We've got a lot right now, but I need, because my personal goal was gather 500 food rations. So we need that. But then also gather 2,000 food rations, 2 automatons, and send the relief expedition. So we're gonna need... We'll be able to build the automatons, I have no doubt. But also, we have to maintain at least 6 automatons working here in the city, which I don't think will be a problem. Also, I can't use extended shift for the next day and 17 hours. But that's fine. That's fine, because as we discovered last time, we have automatons. Don't you know? Currently, the sawmill is inoperative. For reasons I'm not, well, it's, you know, it's free time. No one's there right now. We don't have anyone working there at the moment. We'll get people back in there at some point. Or an automaton. Who knows? We're just building a bunch of automatons at this point. They seem to be the answer to everything. Everything. We even have automaton doctors working at the medical post. Not at the infirmary. We should put an automaton over there. But we need to have one available. So that's a thing. Let's see. Currently, we just started a project. What is it? Advanced coal mine. Okay, that's going to be good. That'll help hopefully ensure we have enough coal when the storm hits. When we get there. House insulation probably is not a terrible idea. House... Yeah, no, that's not... We have enough houses. Infirmary checklists... People heal faster. Infirmaries employ fewer people. You know, that could come in handy. Hothouse selection. Efficiency increases. I mean, that'll help a lot. Especially right now. We have a hothouse and an industrial hothouse currently. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do. Automaton redesign, that also will help. I mean, that's a significant discount. So we might actually go for that. If not next, then very soon. Very soon. We need more automatons, you see. Since they can be engineers now, they can work around the clock. Researching all of these things. Which is kind of helpful. At least, I hope so. Okay. Well, that's enough. Enough of this folderol. They're not using any of these heating things. We might end up needing them, I don't know. Well, we'll see. Currently, we're into free time, so do we have any? We don't have any automatons free currently. They're all working, doing things. We have 11 of them. They're doing research. Where do you work? The factory. I mean, we could just build another one right now. Oh, we are building one right now. As it turns out, we're in the middle of building an automaton. And when they're done, they can hop into one of these workshops that's currently unoccupied. Because the humans have to sleep for some reason. And, you know, just help us out. Because right now this is going to take us 13 hours. We need to do better than that. Just at this point experiencing a state of all automatons all the time. Where are the people? Well, right now they're off work. Some are going to the fighting arena, some are going to go eat. Did we decide... Oh yeah, did we go with soup? It's not an ideal thing, but there's the cookhouse. Yes, we're on soup rations at this point because we're trying to get to this number and get an automaton with all of this soup out there as quickly as possible. What's happening? All the cogs are oiled. I don't know who's saying this because it's just an automaton there right now. Good. Excellent. Is this our new... We have a new automaton. Is this the new automaton? Queen's Highlander, are you the new one? Yes. Good. Excellent. Let's get you in here into this workshop. Yeah, that cut that down dramatically, didn't it? Yeah, 10 hours to 7 hours. Maybe they'll be done by morning. Wouldn't that be something? I'm just now displacing engineers at this point so that the automatons can do more work. I suppose I could just build more workshops. That would be reasonable. We give the engineers something to do. They're not, you know, busy. That's an industrial hothouse. What was I looking for? I was looking for the infirmary. There we are. We have no patients at the infirmary. I guess we could. I guess we just keep going. I guess we just keep going. Because it's 75 steel, 75 wood, 47 coal, 1 steam core. Yeah, I guess, you know, that's where we are with this. Unless we want to upgrade the regular hothouse to an industrial hothouse. Where do I have the other hothouse? Oh, I did. Oh, apparently I did upgrade it. Never mind. I was thinking of other things. Daily gain 1,020. So in theory, we should make it. Sometime today. We'll see how this goes. They're just going to keep making food. They're just going to keep making soup out of the food we have. So yes, I guess we'll just go ahead with this next automaton. And while that's happening, I'll build another workshop. Because, like I said before, why not? I just put it there. I suppose the only reason to put it in a heat zone is just to make sure that it doesn't shut down when more stuff happens. But I can't think of other buildings I need to build. At this point, I've built everything. Anything else that I build is going to be built on top of other things. Like, I may as well, you know? Another steam hub. Don't build another steam hub. I will build another workshop. I'll just put it there. That way, you know, having surplus workshops is not a bad thing. And we don't really need to hurry on the sawmill. Not as much needs to be built. Mostly just automatons. That's what we need. Plenty of automatons. 5 hours. 4 hours left. Yeah, we're gonna... This will be interesting. What do we have here? I have 2 being treated. Where are they being treated? Here? No. Here? Yes. Good. That's better. I could just put an automaton there. Of course I could. I'll go ahead and I'll put some of the engineers I just displaced into that one. It's in a heat zone. It'll be fine. Why am I like this? See, the temperature is going to drop 3 times. This is not going to be pretty. We gotta deal with stuff. We might end up having to go into overdrive. Which we don't have, but, you know, we'll figure it out. Okay, next automaton is ready. How many automatons is too many, one wonders. And the answer is, well, you can never have enough. But I suppose the immediate thing is I could just go ahead and put this automaton over here at this other workshop so that they can get to work before everyone else. Is there too much happening? Who knows? Should we build yet another workshop? I don't know. It's a slippery slope I'm seeing. As, I just, you know, keep doing this. Okay, advanced coal mine has been researched. Excellent. Let's see, next. There's a lot that needs to happen. And that involves replacing the coal mines. Doesn't really matter when we do it, but now is not a terrible time, as we have people free. We have advanced steelworks, steam coal mine, advanced coal mine. That'll take a couple of steam cores. Maybe we need to slow down on the making the automatons. What? We're gonna take another steam core. Like if we put one of these here, it's gonna take one more steam core. But then coal gathers faster. There we are, upgrading. And back over here now, we can figure out what we're doing for the rest of this. We're gonna need to do these things. But, well, we're getting there. Like, shall they make automatons cheaper now? We only have 3 steam cores left. How many more are we gonna need to build? How many do we have? It's a great question. Because I could free up engineers by, like 10 engineers just by putting an automaton to work at the infirmary. Hothouse selection. Hothouse selection I'm seriously considering just because of how quickly we need to build this up. I mean, the faster the better. And the hothouses currently, again, staffed by automatons, are working 24/7, so that'll help in kind of the immediate situation. Healthcare insulation, you know, that might not be a terrible idea, if only because there are people in there. One suddenly remembered. Yeah. Being able to, yeah, and there's a lot happening. It's a heck of a discount, but at the same time, we need to get on this. We're gonna go ahead and do a hothouse selection. And we'll see how soon we can get that turned around. Right now it's saying about 10 hours. That's currently with 3 automatons working on it. We'll see what happens when we have, when the humans make it to work. Should I just go ahead and build yet another one of these workshops? Only 15 wood and 5 steel. I mean, this is cheap at this point. Put one over here. I'll still technically be in the heat zone. I just need to move the street out just a bit to make it there. What's in there? That's another. It's so hard to see now. This should be fairly simple. There. Just going to connect these streets up because, like, why not? We have the lumber for it. Will that become a street? Oh, maybe it can't. Well, anyway. That's happening. There's a lot of smog now.
Work time. Get moving.
Okay. Since we have that happening, now that it's work time, let me see what's happening here. 6 hours, it's down to currently 5 hours as more people make it into work, presumably. Oh, someone will come over and build this. Hopefully. We'll see what's going on. There are people being treated. You know what would really help is if I also improve the efficiency of our infirmary. But, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. Sooner or later. How was the coal situation, actually? Did we upgrade? We're still working on that. Like, best to do it now. And then I have to wonder if we're going to have to build another large resource depot. What's our, I don't know, what's our coal situation here? I mean, it's looking good at the moment. We can hold up to, it says here 18,000? Is that what I'm reading here? I can't read anymore. 18450. If it becomes a problem, I guess we'll build another resource depot. We are almost up to, we're getting closer to the number of rations we're going to need, which is helpful. Okay, hothouse selection has been researched. That will help. Hopefully. Yeah, efficiency up to 98%, which is, you know, automatons. What can you do? More research. Okay. So what's next? Now we have to think. What will be the best thing to do right now? So, like, house insulation will be important very soon. What are we looking at right now? So I can see kind of what we're... Right now, houses are livable. They're going to drop to chilly when that hits. And then they're going to drop to... and they're going to drop again. And so we're going to have to turn things up. Oh, I see we have a question. Yes, have we converted the population? Have we converted the population into food supplies yet? After all, we demand efficiency. Yes, we do demand that. That has not happened yet. We're working on it. No one's died yet, strangely. So we're just sort of waiting to see what happens. But we have made more automatons because we felt the need to. I'm sure everything will be fine. But yeah, see, no new bodies yet. We're getting there. 1975. What's our maximum for food storage? It's 2550. It'll be all right. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. As we sort of put all this together. We have 13 automatons currently. While we're dealing with all of this. Oh goodness. Yeah, I let time move without picking a new thing. I gotta pick a new thing. Actually. Yeah, let me just restore. I saved the game when that happened. Just moments ago. What let me see. How much time will I be saving even all? 1515 versus... Uh, 1427. That's yeah. There's time there we need. Okay. So let's see. Advanced heaters will probably be a good idea. We're gonna have coal coming in a lot faster now. I hope. This advanced coal mine is working at 102%. This one, we're still waiting for whatever automaton works here to come back here. Strange. But currently, yeah, it's at 2203 per day. That's nothing to sneeze at. It's a thing we'll need to deal with. House insulation will become important. That was the thing we were talking about moments ago. Mere moments ago. Currently have one person being treated in palliative, not in palliative care. It'll be done in less than an hour. I mean, I think we're in pretty good shape when it comes to healthcare at the moment. So yeah, I think we can just focus on heating. Granted, we could do this. Make automatons cheaper to make. We could make them more efficient. There's a lot to think about here. There's very much to think about here. Hey! Greetings, Schmelzer. Hey, how's it going? There's just contemplating various things that need doing. Oh. That's gonna bother me. Here's the thing. Off screen that's going to bother me if I don't click on it. There we go. That's better. Everything is fine now. All right. So like, there's a lot happening. Automatons working at medical facilities will be 20% more efficient. I mean, that's not a bad idea either. There's a lot to do. I guess, improving the efficiency of the automatons that we currently have is going to be more important than building new ones. So this before this. But the heating situation, of course, is an issue. We have only like a day. So, and then the temperature is going to drop. Temperature is going to drop again. Our resource situation is not terrible. We don't have any coal thumpers. We never built any. But I think we can probably get by without them. Famous last words. We don't need to insulate gathering posts or anything. We don't need to get... we don't need more lumber. Not really. We've got a regular wall drill, and that seems to be giving us everything we need. As far as trees goes... I think the resource tab is actually fine. So if we're focusing on heating... Because, you know, it'd be good if people stay alive, I'm thinking. Steam hub range. Steam hubs consume twice as much. Generator power upgrade, that's going to be more important, as will the advanced heaters. So, the thing is, once this happens, it's just going to do it, which is a little terrifying. Because I don't need that process to start just yet. It'd be good if that process does eventually start, but, it's a great question. And then if we upgrade the range of the generator, that too will fill in little pockets, but it's not... I feel like filling in the pockets isn't as important as everything else right now. So, all things being equal, house insulation first. I think, actually. We'll do house insulation first, then we'll actually focus on heating. And, I mean, healthcare and insulation. And we'll focus on housing, heating, healthcare. We'll deal with the things as they come. We'll throw automaton integration in there somewhere. Just so that they become more efficient at everything. And, we'll go from there. Things will happen fast. Yeah, it's the only thing is that this includes the engineers as well, so I mean, that'll be faster too, the automaton engineers. There's a lot happening here. This says it'll take 12 hours at base research rate, which is funny. We've got another... how long is our work day? At the workshop? 1,800 hours. It's one of those things where I feel like we can... Yeah, okay. We can stagger this. I'm going to do house insulation. And then when at nighttime, when the engineers are asleep, we'll have the automatons start researching the automaton efficiency improvement. Because of course we can. This additional workshop is being built because we have more people we can put in there. This workshop's working at, you know, not a bad level of efficiency. But since we have these automatons working through the night, you know, it'll help. There you are. Let's go ahead and put engineers in there. Good lord. Okay. We are like 5 rations away from having what we need to send out, but I'm not going to send out all of the food immediately because I do not want the populace to panic. We have got 2,000 food rations. We've now got less than 4 days to get those rations out there. I kind of want to hit the 2,500 mark before we do too much more. I'm wondering if we should just go ahead and build another one of these to hold excess food just so that people don't...
End of shift.
Because, I mean,
Rest all who can.
it's going to be a very brief period of time when we're going to have 2,500. And I'm thinking that might slow things down. It might slow things down. And you know what? I can take this automaton out of the factory for now. Because they're not building any more automatons right this second. You think you're closed. But in fact... Just slowly replacing the engineers at night. Let's go ahead and do this just for peace of mind, I suppose. Hey, steel is doing well. Because I haven't built more automatons. We only have the facility for 300 steel. What is our resource depots currently... What are our resource depots looking like? Yeah, it's not going to be terrible. We can build a couple of these. Street is under construction. They can only build the one at a time. Okay. Okay. We have about 2 hours left, and house insulation will be done, which is good. This is just becoming a city of automatons, that's all. Fighting arena is very popular. Who do we have fighting tonight? One person fighting himself. Same, honestly. Is this the pub? No, that's a house. I have a pub in here somewhere. There's the pub. We do have folks at the pub hanging out. That's a lot of people. Insulation has been researched. Excellent. What is the house situation looking? Okay, the houses are now comfortable, and that's going to drop again, but it's good to have it. Now, while the humans have fun in the pub and punching each other in the face, we continue our work, and we shall increase our integration so that our workplace integration, boosting our efficiency by 10 more percentage points to a base of 90%. And I think what's going to happen is I will take a couple of the automatons off of their duties once once certain things happen. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's for food rations. We can build another one of these now, right? Invalid placement. Oh, okay, you can't actually have a building there. You could have a building there. I'm gonna just toss one more of these out here. Sure. There we go. That'll help. Hopefully. I haven't had anyone at this sawmill for a while, and I think we're good with lumber for now. As this wall drill is doing all of the work. With an automaton sitting there gathering 13 trees per hour. 13 units of lumber. There's a lot going on. So we've got more research happening to improve the efficiency of these folks. Base efficiency 85% already. Oh, that's right. There was a boost that was given to us by events that happened, so it might be over 90%. We'll see. When that happens, that would be nice. That would be good. Are we going to reach a point that we need to... We may reach a point when we need more coal storage. And, you know, I certainly don't object to building more coal storage. And of course, we send them out, and they steal. There we go. We send them out, and they get sick, which is unfortunate. Darn it, Bess. Darn it. I think maybe since we have all this steel right now, I might go ahead and build another large resource depot. It's 150 wood, so it'll, you know, we have a significant amount of wood. Oh, it will destroy something we love. We just put it there. Like, may as well. You don't have to put it in a heat zone. It'll fit there. That'll be good so that we can, you know, store more coal when the time comes for us to store more coal. It says 22 days. But that's the way it is right now. I'm going to see this line get a lot narrower and possibly even turn red by the time we're done here. I mean, look at this. Look at this! Temperature's going to go way down. We've got to improve what we can. But it's good that we have the automatons. Soon the humans will be surplus to our needs. Who's speaking now? We can't tell you. Let's see. But we assure you everything will be fine. our integration will be researched very soon. We've got 3.5 days. And we're going to need a day to get... We're going to be cutting it a little close. But I think so long as the food is the last thing they need, they'll be okay. But we'll see. Okay, integration 3 researched. Excellent. Now we can start the next line of research. Coming up with stranger and stranger names for things. Okay. How are we looking? 95%. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Granted, this will help, but now we need to get into the heating. I virtually guarantee you we need to start researching the heating. We're in day 24. Day 25 is gonna happen to us pretty quickly. Food, health, and shelter. Again, these will be helpful, but let us do what we need to do for now. And then we'll do the redesign soon, maybe. For when we build, because we can make 3 more automatons at this point, so why not? All that's left is the heating. We're gonna do it. Okay, so power upgrade. We want the power upgrade. I don't know. Again, the range stuff is a would-be nice situation, but I don't think it's absolutely necessary unless I'm terribly, terribly wrong. So we're gonna do the power upgrade, and we'll do advanced heaters next after that, I think, because this is where we are. Okay. Someone else just got sick. Like, it's good that we have the some folks not currently working. If necessary, we can slot folks in, but it's a thing. The sawmills don't need people in them right now. Although, I mean, sending folks to the sawmills would not be a terrible idea right now. Because we're starting to dwindle a little bit. I can send some folks there for now, but I'm probably going to pull them again shortly.
Work time. Get moving.
All right. Has this other thing been built? No, we're working on building it. Good. Work time. So we've got about 3 hours left on researching the power upgrade. Which is good. Sawmill is currently chilly. Yeah. That's why I don't want to put humans in there for too long. The sawmills are not, it's not feasible to heat them well. But, once we hit a certain point, okay, 2504. What's this situation again? Lot of soup. Plus 315 per day. We can store up to 3,000, which is nice. Just going to look at the rest of my resources just now and see where we are. Untreated 2 currently being treated. Good. Infirmary has a great efficiency rate. I could just put an automaton there, but we'll figure it out. The care house is currently chilly, but there's nobody in there, so yeah. If I find it necessary to turn on the heat there, I will. 24 vacant beds, 20 in the care house. Right. So, 2504. Here we are. We're gonna make the next expedition. I need to free up a couple of automatons. I must decide whence I shall pull them. From where shall I pull them? The first instinct is just to pull them from the. We don't really have anyone in the medical facility in the medical. But since we opened the infirmary, we haven't really had a need. Actually, even considering tearing this down, because it's not really. Everyone's going there, and we don't seem to need the extra beds. Maybe we will, though, when the cold hits. I'm going to pull automatons off of the... It's less than an hour. Okay. Let's wait for this thing to finish. And then I will send the expedition. Because it'll only take longer that way. Come on. Finish your research. There we go. Okay. Now, the generator is also, I presume... We unlocked Steam level 3, which is good. Food aid needed, yeah. Captain, the man from New Manchester wants to talk to you about helping his city. My people are starving. I know you have enough food rations to help them. I'm afraid of what might happen to them if you don't. Please send food to New Manchester. Hope will rise slightly if I say we'll see what we can do. Our mission has a higher priority. Discontent will fall slightly. I'm gonna say we'll see what we can do because we're okay. And I was about to do it. Alright. And, I'll take the hope increase. Alright. And now it's expedition time. And research time as well. Okay. So. Let me take you out of there. And where else do I have an automaton over here, also in the places where I originally had humans? Take you out of there. I now have 2 free automatons. I need to set this to coal, or I forget. Back to the beacon with us. Now, currently it's about 2 months worth of rations. That's about to plunge down. Automaton scout, relief expedition. We're about to lose 2 automatons, but that's okay because we have 13 of them. And so this is ready. So we have sent out... We're now sending this automaton out to New Manchester, and my hope is that's the last expedition we need to send out there. Because it's going to take them a day to get out there. And if they need anything else, we will not have time to get it to them. Just going to say, we need coal. Oh, damn it. I don't know. Did we send them coal already? I feel like we sent them wood and steel. We haven't sent them coal. But hopefully that's it, because we don't have time for anything else. Anyway, that's been sent out. We have one idle engineer. So that's happened. And now that that has happened, we need to pick the next thing. And that could be Generator Power Upgrade 3, which, you know, we'll need that ability too, probably. We'll also need advanced heaters. Now, you don't get to choose when it begins consuming coal. At the same time, though, wouldn't hurt. Yeah, the automaton stuff we can get to. Resources, I think we're okay. Medical could do better. Yeah, I think so. The priority is the heating stuff, and I think at this point we're kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Let's go ahead and research the advanced heaters. So we'll tackle that one first, and then we'll tackle the generator power upgrade number 3. And then we'll tackle overdrive, because that's important, I think, depending on what our heat situation is at that point. Advanced heaters first. Okay. So that is happening. Coal for new men. Oh, bloody hell. The supply of food we've sent should get them through the storm, but New Manchester won't survive without a sufficient coal supply for their generator. We've estimated the amount they'll need, and it doesn't look good. Let's do what we can. Did I not just say this? Did I not? How dare they need to survive? They ruin our perfect automaton utopia. Okay, alright. No, I think we probably have the coal to spare. We probably have the automatons to spare. Let's have a look. If they're starving, we have a duty to feed them. Let's hope we can afford this. That's the question, isn't it? Let me see. How much do they need? How much do those bastards need? No. How much do those poor folks need? Folk need. Let's see. 6,000 coal. Yeah, that's fine. We've got enough for 23 days, it says currently. But let me save the game before I make another decision. Coal need. You're gonna get angry with us. Change of heart. Sir, the engineer who opposed your decision to help New Manchester, the engineers who opposed your decision to help New Manchester are here once again to see you. You promised to focus on our mission, and you stayed true to your word. We're sorry we doubted you. It seems we do have a chance of helping them after all. We'll do whatever it takes. Oh, good. Let's get to work. The efficiency of workshops rises by 20%! Oh, prizes! Holy crap. That's good, because we're going to need it. We just lost a couple of automatons. This is good. We also have the coal to send. We just need to, let's see, 6,000 coal, 4 automatons. Ah, jeez. We have 13 automatons. We can do, I mean, well, we just sent 2 of them out. So it's probably 11 automatons. We'll have 7 left if we do this way. And, you know, we can build more automatons. We'll make more very shortly. Where do we currently have automatons where we need them? Where we can detach them. Let's see. How much food do we have left? About 12 days worth of rations, which was, you know, we're still keeping our minimum, which is good. Our minimum for coal is 8,000. So, I mean, we're good. I just need to figure out where to take the automatons from. We have engineers working there currently. I have an automaton working here. Sorry, pal. We need 4 of you. Automaton working here. 1, 2. Where do the rest come from? Well, this hothouse is chilly, but we might be able to do something. We'll see. We'll see. I have a thought. It's not a good one. My thought is to shut down this medical post. Because we have no patients here. Everyone goes to the infirmary. And the infirmary seems to take care of things pretty quickly. At the moment. The way the infirmary currently is. So, I'm not going to dismantle it, but I'll shut it down. And I will free this automaton from this duty. So that's 3. So now I got to figure out 1 more. I can take them off the sawmill, actually, probably, in a little bit. Because, again, we're just accumulating wood here. Let me take you folks off the sawmill. And put you in here. Let's see. We have 3 automatons free. Currently, we need 1 more. This is kind of the big question. Because what's left? The kitchen? I guess I could take the automaton out of the kitchen. Either that or one of the hothouses, because we're... and we can swap these around later also if we need to. I'm just going to keep it on soup for now because there's a lot we need to do. I'm going to take the automaton out of the kitchen, and I'm going to put 1 engineer in the kitchen currently. We'll deal with what we need to deal with. There's plenty to be done here. We have 1 sick absence. There's a surprise. That's 4 automatons. It is funny we could just do this immediately. We have 1 relief unit underway. And relief expedition needed to create 6,000 coal, 4 automatons. We've got, for some reason, they need more automatons to carry the coal than anything else. It's very strange. Because the steel is heavier. I'm sure the steel was heavier. Anyway. Let's do it. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay, they will get there in a day. Is that the last thing? Do they need more? This was just an elaborate plan to steal our automatons, wasn't it? It easily could be. Well, we'll find out. Okay, so that mission has started as well. We need to build more automatons very soon. New Manchester cared for. There are tears of gratitude in the eyes of the people of New Manchester when the final transport reaches their city. We did what we could. Their fate is out of our hands now. Thank goodness! Ah, Jesus. Are you saying too many automatons in the kitchen spoiled the oil bath? Yeah, no, it was working quite efficiently, unfortunately, but it was the only It was the only thing I felt like I could reasonably remove the automatons from. Yeah. We did what we could. We gave them what? 4, 5, 6. We gave them like 7. We're giving them like 7 automatons? Is that right? Am I miscount? Are there more? We're giving them a lot of automatons. Giving them like 7 or 8 automatons, I think. Infrastructure kept intact. Intact. You have convinced people you can help New Manchester without endangering our mission. They trust you completely and are willing to follow you as long as necessary. Yay! Let's hope we don't all die. Because supply is ready. We've gathered enough supplies to survive the storm. Everything else has been taken care of. That sounds very positive. Oh, goodness. Satellites. Finished their expanding range of the generator. Every I lived for once. I'm getting bad at politics. Conservationist. Final test of our city begins. Oh, okay. That's it. Oh. We did our best. That's our motto. Great. Okay, we did it. I wasn't expecting the game to end right there. I thought they were going to have to get through the storm. But I guess not. We just achieved all of our objectives. We were chosen. Stewards of the future. But winter forced us to choose. We found another city. Helpless in the cold. We decided to help. Lives were more important. We saved all the Arks. But more importantly, we saved New Manchester. We took our chances and saved our humanity. Yeah, that's nice. Let that be our legacy. Ah, nice. Ah, very cool. You have now created an army of lemmings. Nothing bad can happen now. Yes. Well, I was not expecting. Well, we made it to. I guess it came down to just having the resources for that final decision, and then that was it. I thought they were going to make us go through the storm like they did at the end of the main campaign, but they didn't. So that's cool. That's that. Okay. So this was just a little over an hour. This is much shorter than my other Frostpunk streams. Very cool. So I think what I'm going to do, I've got a little time. I'd like to look at the next scenario. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick break. And then I'm going to go ahead and just basically, we'll see if we can dip our toes in the next scenario, I think, because I feel like I can keep going. I just need to leap up for a few minutes. We'll see what happens. And I'm going to take a look outside and see how the real life snowstorm is going. See how well that's coming along. It hit later than I thought it would today. But it is snowing now. At least it was when I last looked out the window. Like a couple of hours ago. So I will be back in a moment. And we'll see you shortly.